Hello and welcome to How to Win at Fortnite. Thanks for picking this video. Hopefully it's at least a little entertaining and maybe can help you pick up some tips, little tactics to help you with your own victory royale. Maybe you want your first one. Maybe you have 100, but they're coming slower because the ranking system is mixing you with a lot more people at your own level. This game is from December 19th, 2019. Stormtrooper skin. You can hear the Millennium Falcon. I'm not sure if we pause it, maybe it'll finish rendering. Loading up. Yeah, it looks like it's still loading some of the terrain. There it is. There's the old Millennium Falcon. Some people think there might be a Millennium Falcon at the bottom of the Baltic Sea, or some kind of volcanic structure down there. We'll see. Perhaps one day in the near future. Landed over by the reservoir near Lazy Lake. I'm gonna keep the game a little bit in fast forward. It doesn't have the kills marked like it will later. Here you can see I find Colonel Chug Jug. Probably a bot. Sounds like a bot name. Not quite sure what that 88 is for. Maybe he was the 88th player in the game. Probably something like that. Apparently we're the 75th. Obviously, gonna grab chests, try to mat up. I think at the time there's lightsabers, so I probably wasn't really too preoccupied with getting materials. I just gather them with the lightsaber later. Makes a huge difference. It's also part of why finding a llama is so useful. You just get so many materials, you're a lot less likely to run out, at least anytime quickly in the game. We're down at the power generating station under the reservoir, still shielding up. Definitely go for the pallets. Definitely go for easy metal that's nearby. Go from a green pump to a blue tack. That's a no-brainer. It's just the quantity of firepower the blue tack puts down, so it's got to be a lot more than the pump. Although, point blank, the green pump will probably still do 210 and just about take anybody's head off. I don't plan on usually getting that close to my opponents unless I have to, and now I'll have a lightsaber anyways. I'm going to leave it and fast forward a little bit so you can see the route that I run. This isn't one of my normal landing areas. It tends to work out fairly decently. So the way I'm going to be running up to the next circle is, you can see there's an opponent kind of near me, but I have no idea that they're actually there while playing. And I tend to take the low valleys between things. I don't necessarily always jump. It's nice to be able to jump and use your mouse to quick look behind you and look around, but it tends to slow me down quite a bit. My turn speed isn't quite that high. And I usually don't want to be seen. I figure that if you're jumping and popping your head over little hills when you're not seen, it becomes more likely that you're going to be seen, especially if you're jumping while you're crossing, hilltops and mountaintops. You're just kind of on display for everybody. I understand the principle that it makes you more difficult to get sniped, but so can a decent run path and route that you take to get into the next storm circle. Already using the lightsaber to gather almost anything I can. It's also pretty safe to run with it out, because as soon as you're hit, you can just start blocking. And block any normal bullet and weapons fire that isn't explosive. Pretty sure I have the grenades. So, didn't need to, but took a few shots at that guy. Got him to fire back at me. Let's see what I do. Looks like they could both be bots based on their screen names. Losifan Nasty, oh, maybe not. Probably forgetting that I have a lightsaber, otherwise I would have got all this metal. Just slipped my mind, busy focusing on my route, my run, my timing for staying away from my opponents. So by timing to stay away from my opponents, I mean the time that you allow yourself to gather materials and loot, or to not, and make sure that you're well ahead of the storm and the rush of other players to get to the next storm circle. So as you can see, not really aware to me, I've managed to cross one of my opponent's path behind them and leave the other three guys really close to the other person who's already in there, and I'm still trying to proceed away from them. I don't know that there's nobody on my right. Could be somebody over in Dirty Docks, but as far as I'm concerned, this upper angle and route keeps me away from everybody, which just helps me get to the finish line, as I like to say, and secure the win. Still taking wood. I know somebody knows I'm up here. Somebody had sniped at me. I'm not terribly worried about it. And I end up having the last larger storm circle really close to me. I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward a little. You can see there's Llama Specialist 0 apparently is down there. I was probably unaware that they were down there when the game was going on. 6 players left, I believe. Maybe 9 or 8. Oh, I see. 8. I have the top 4 in a larger block, and when you look at the menu screen. There's top 6 players now are larger. They must progressively raise the size of their display bars. Lovely Lemur just got eliminated. Player 1762 is about to be eliminated, it looks like. I went down the hill, crossed the river, went into the bush. Sitting tight. Pretty sure I get some action right here. So I have the shotgun out, because if I have to change weapons, it's going to make a noise and tip off my opponent. And I'd rather have something that can lay in one good solid hit with near certainty instead of something that might miss a few shots, and give them an opportunity to either build a wall or pull out an SMG or something and fire back. Apparently I got the circle also, so I'm able to sit tight and just wait. I want to watch that blind side to my left around the corner, and nobody can come out on me and surprise me. So now I decided to go out and look, because there's only 3 people left, and I'd rather catch second and third place fighting, possibly grenade them both, or just be there to finish second place after he kills third. Pure Toxicity, still fighting. Well, he's done fighting, doing a dance. Oh, well, I know that his dance is a little bit much. Seems he ends up not winning this game. 4 misses. Barely hit him once, at least. Doesn't seem to be a problem for him. Not sure what I was doing. Debating whether I needed that. I probably don't need it at all, no matter what it is. Open the door, hoping he'll think that I've gone in there. Back off of him. If I don't already, I'll be getting my assault rifle out. Oh, he got the present, but I know he's up there now, so I'm able to sneak around on him again. Grenades are not going to work out, seems he's already jumping away. All that noise might have helped me covertly get the high ground on him. I don't think he knew I was right there. I think I managed to cap him there, actually, which is super useful. And I decided to go ahead and bring this whole thing down with some more grenades, hoping that one of them will fall down into him. And at the very least, leave him in a disadvantageous position. Seems I'm throwing the grenades. I should be the one controlling the flow of the combat. He nearly gets his trap kill on me. Probably going for a second one. I think he sensed weakness in my building. I think I said that this game was from about 3 weeks ago, and I like to think that my edits and builds in general have just improved, you know, even 1% since then. That's a percentage I'll take. I think he might have been trying to troll me a little bit and wasn't expecting this lightsaber either. I was really shooting at the roof when I didn't need to. Just going for another trap kill. I think that was a desperation one, because I think he's feeling it here. And the pressure gives, and he gets broken by lightsaber. This is GLOWEN707, how to win at Fortnite, tips and tactics. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got something out of it. I hope you're getting lots of victory royales, and I hope you maybe give me a like, add us, whatever. Maybe we'll get a game sometime. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting.